Hassan. I am from grade 11 STEM Cell, your beautiful Abigail Pilar. So, I was learning about communication breakdown. What is communication breakdown and why does it occur? But first, let us learn the basics.
What is communication?
Communication is a process of exchanging thoughts, ideas, and opinions in order to connect with other people. Its goal is to achieve a clear and effective understanding resulting to good relationships in the community. However, there are times when this goal is not reached due to certain factors. When this happens, there is communication breakdown. It is a failure to exchange information, and it occurs if the perception of the receiver is wrong and barriers to communication is present. So, what is communication barriers? Communication barriers. It interrupts the flow of communication from sender to the receiver, thus making communication ineffective. It is essential for managers to overcome these barriers. And there are four types of communication barriers. The four types are physical barrier, psychological barrier, cultural barrier, and linguistic barrier. So, what are these? Physical barrier are the natural or environmental condition that act as barrier in communication in sending the message from sender to receiver. And this is an example. As the example shows, the girl slash the customer was talking to Johan. But interrupted because of the staff's talking loudly at the background. The second type is psychological barrier. Psychological barrier are called as mental barriers. This refers to social and personal issues of speaker towards communicating with others. The examples are trauma, shyness, lack of confidence, depression, fear, and stage fright. And next is linguistic barriers. It pertains conflicts with regard to language and word meanings. Because words carry denotative and connotative meanings, they can sometimes cause confusion and misunderstanding. Meaning of words and symbols also vary depending on culture. As the example shows, Sangwo called Johan and wondered why Johan didn't hear him. For the reason that he is deaf and couldn't hear that Sangwoo called him. Johan, the sender, signed that he was sorry, but Sangwoo, the receiver, didn't understand what he meant. The last one is cultural barriers, pertain to communication problems encountered by people regarding their intrinsic values, beliefs, and traditions in conflict with others. People's culture affect the way they communicate and relate to others. And the examples are different beliefs, traditions and customs, manners of dressing and speaking.